The missing person has a black dress on.
A little bit concerned that the chopper's sitting still. You start to get that feeling in your pit of your stomach that maybe we've missed something.
This guy has a hard drive full of trouble.
What? You can't take photos like that. Probably got around 30 seconds to get to her before she'll start to go under.
Everyone comes down here to relax. They come down for a swim, surf, lay on the sand.
And everyone's in a good mood. It's just an unreal vibe when you come to the beach.
Like a party scene sometimes. It looks fun, you know.
And you walk,
and you're like, oh, I wish I wasn't working. I would love to be part of it.
But, you know, not everyone is always happy and having a good time, and it's kind of hard to tell.
Lady by herself drinking here a couple hours ago. She drank a whole bottle of wine and some more, and now she's not here, so I don't know what's going on.
The first thing that comes to your mind when someone actually goes out of their way and stops you, immediately you sort of think the worst.
Rhino to Central Reidy. The guy just stopped me before he was concerned. A lady was sitting down there by herself and drank a whole bottle of wine, and her stuff and everything and the empty wine bottle was just on the beach. I don't know.
You got a location? Is it still there? And what about what the lady was wearing?
Yeah, I'm just going to head back and have a chat to this bloke. He was concerned. He hadn't seen her for about an hour or so.
Okay, copy, mate. Thanks. Yeah, let us know.
Yeah,
It's probably a little bit irregular to be sitting on the beach at 3:30 having a glass of wine, so I don't know. There might be something in it. See what Jake comes back with.
And you saw her go for a swim, eh? And you just a few hours ago, and you just didn't...
About 3 hours ago, and she kept going back in and out. She was definitely drunk, yeah.
I might walk down there. Is someone in the shower still?
Sweet.
The bag's pretty close to shore.
I'm just trying to look out the back, but just in case, you know.
We're just going through this girl's stuff just to, I suppose, try and find her where she's from or where she is, you know.
There's a full bank there. They've got a set of flags up there now. It's not like she's on the bottom.
Thanks so much. I'm gonna call the police now, and I'll do my very best to get back to you when I know something. No.
Yeah, Maxi, mate, I'm off the beach.
No, thanks, boy.
What'd you say?
So that's a work colleague of hers. She's got suicidal tendencies.
It's good to have that information, but then again, it's not the information that you really want to hear.
What do you guys think? It's a big call to get the chopper, but I mean, we definitely call the cops.
Reidy's doing a thorough search of the bay here. Yeah, it gets tiring. You see weed and think it's something. Yeah, there is plenty that gets your heart rate up.
Boys, I just got more info. Just the gentleman I'm with. He said he saw her stand up, kick her shoes off, and then head south.
If she's last seen going south, just she could be just sitting on the rocks over there.
When Hoppo arrives on the sand, we know that he's made a judgment from his office and from the stuff being broadcast over the radios that we're going to have to scale this up to the next level.
Yeah, Jake, I had a look at the ID before. Me and Kez will head south now. I think I could recognise her.
Hello?
And then I hear a mobile phone ring. It looks like it's coming from the lady's bag. The boys have brought it back to the tower for safekeeping. Okay. We've got the boys out there now looking everywhere, so we're just going to up the search a bit more now. Thank you. Bye. That was a friend on the phone? She said that she was blind drunk this morning. She has got a history of this as well, and she's really concerned about it. So, you right? Not looking it up good. Bondi Lifeguards, hello.
Coppers are here.
Okay, thanks a lot for your help, mate. Thank you. Bye. Chopper's on its way.
Yeah.
South Road in Deano. I'm coming up empty down here, mate. I'm just at the first ramp. Got the chopper inbound. You can just see it over my shoulder here. It's going to do an aerial search, and that's really going to it's going to pick something up pretty quickly.
It's unusual the chopper comes. It doesn't come that many times a year, unless it's a really critical and serious occasion.
Bondi Lifeguards Lifesaver 1. Can you read us?
Yeah, we copy it.
We've got the missing person has a black dress on, an Islander descent, and she's 39 years old. Last time seen, she was in the middle set of the flags and she was walking south into the water.
Okay, copy that. Middle.
A little bit concerned that the chopper's sitting still. It's hovering over one spot and then hovering some more. You start to get that feeling in your pit of your stomach that maybe we've missed something.
We're all starting to get a really bad feeling about this, you know. The lady's been missing for a while now.
Central stand by, I could have something here.
She may have gone in the water. She may have tried to commit suicide.
Rhino. Central stand by, I could have something here.
The next thing I hear is a two-way transmission from Hoppo that he's got something. Now, this is where we hope that it's not the chopper reporting something, so we'll just stand by.
How far down?
A lady came up to me and said there's a person that she had seen earlier that was walking towards the north end, and it sort of sounded a bit like that person.
Where?
Yeah.
And there she was.
If I'm not Central, I've got her.
The first thing you notice is everyone sort of lets out a sigh of relief.
What about the young bloke running the show? It's just like this, oh, this weight's been lifted off us because, you know, we're preparing ourselves for the worst at that stage.
You don't have to sleep. I was worried where you went. Found your bag and no you.
When I first got her in the Rhino, she was a bit disorientated.
We were concerned where you were.
So that's why we took her back up the tower, called the police, and the police then took over and looked after her, and they also called the ambulance in.
She's just sitting down in the shade there, and the police are probably monitoring her and making sure she's going to be okay.
It's great when we find people before they've actually hurt themselves, and hopefully she can get help, and anyone else that comes down and they can get help as well. So it's a fantastic feeling for everyone.
No one wants to deal with the worst case scenario. They all want the good ending where the woman goes off and maybe in a month or 6 months' time comes back and knocks on the door and says, hey guys, I just want to pop in and let you know how good my life's going.
We've got the mascot, Cabramatta John, coming down, and making him an honorary lifeguard for the day. So it's going to be a fun day. Can't wait to work with him and put him through his paces out there.
We have a new lifeguard on today. His name's John and he's from Cabramatta.
Lifeguard Terry. Lifeguard Deano. Lifeguard Kobox.
He's got Asperger's syndrome, which is a form of autism, and you know, all the boys are really excited to have him here on Australia Day. How are you, mate? John turned up, I think it was last autumn sometime, and then, you know, he just seemed to turn up every weekend, and yeah, we love him.
Bondi Lifeguard shirt.
And on the back?
Lifeguard.
Right on. So John's dream is to be a lifeguard and a Bondi lifeguard hat. And today, we're hoping that comes true.
Yeah.
Officially, honorary lifeguard for the day.
Yes, thanks, Lifeguard Terry.
Yeah, most 17-year-olds are chasing a bit of action. You might find that down here with us. You never know.
So yeah, I don't know how she took it. You know, it was an awkward moment.
We'd love to stay and talk for hours and hours and hours, but we've got to keep moving. We've got a very important job to do, so thank you girls.
So all morning I'd been dealing with John, which was a pleasure, but it had a very serious side into the afternoon when the rips started running strong on the dropping tide.
Yeah, keep walking. Come straight out of this hole.
I was down at Backpackers Rip and watching a father and his daughter in the foreground, and then all of a sudden I see this young girl. She's going to go under, and if she goes under and disappears into that deep hole, another 30 seconds or another 40 seconds underwater, it's like you find her or she's gone. You go strip down, get the board, get in the water, hope you don't get slowed up by waves coming in, and then sprint to the patient. with me.
Thank you.
I think I used close to all the 30 seconds to get to her. Yeah, she was definitely at a serious point by the time I made contact with her.
Okay, I'll take you in safely, okay?
It's like a 5-year-old kid on Terry's board. You know, we rescue thousands of adults a year, but we might only do a handful of kids, little kids, you know, and every time one of the boys does a rescue of a kid, it's a big deal.
All right.
So much.
My daughter nearly drowned then.
Yeah.
Okay, you need to go to the red and yellow flags.
Yeah.
Watch your back.
Thank you.
Especially with young kids like that, because I lost my son. I know that feeling. Sorry, guys. My boy was trapped in the birth canal and had complications which cut the oxygen off for 10 minutes, but the result was a week later that he died. Whenever I do a rescue of a young child, that comes to the surface. She lost that beautiful little girl. She'd know what I'm talking about, you know?
I was feeling my brother, and I recognized it was Thursday because I was away. Oh my God! Never follow me, okay? Jeffy, never follow me in seas. I might get into danger. And you're smaller and weaker swimmer than me, so you can always follow me. Okay.
It's getting pretty busy. They've all come down for Cabramatta John's first day as a lifeguard.
You ready, Johnny?
Cabramatta John's living out his dreams. Lifeguarding, girls, and good times.
Lifeguard Whippet. Well, make sure when I'm out there on the jet ski, make sure there are no sharks around.
Give him a ring. The most excited I was for John to come down was to get him on the jet ski.
If the ski comes on shore, just got to be really careful of it because it's very heavy.
And I know he's scared of the water.
All right, go for it. Go.
You know, today it was going to be hundreds of metres out on the back of the jet ski, and you could see the nerves, but also the excitement. And at the end of the day, he had a ball out there.
What else do you want to do? Do you want to go really fast?
Just go out there.
I gotta say, he's a lovely guy and everything, but he was very distracted.
Black and white bikini girl. What's your name again? Clarissa. Do you have a boyfriend? It was so fun going on the lifeguard jet ski with lifeguard Tom. Now I'm going to go back to the lifeguard tower to rest and have a break.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in that hole there. From the tower, I can see down at Backpackers Rip that there is a group of heads going out to sea rapidly. He needs to go in. Yeah, you need to go down, boys. You need to go down.
The surf club guys were there that day and they were doing a great job manning that rip with us, and one of them jumped in, but there was like 4 or 5 heads out there by now.
No. Yeah, you got to go for a box.
I think I had 1 or 2 on my board, and Box just gets this person. As he goes to put him on the board, the bodyboard is just blown in the wind, and I've just turned around, smack, bang, board straight in Kerbox's face. Made my day. And next thing, Box's arms are in the air, his legs are in the air.
I've come up laughing because, like, it was pretty funny.
Yeah, copy, mate. Kerbox just got hit in the face by boogie board.
Karma. Every time there's a boogie board involved with Box, Kerbox karma comes into play.
As a surfer, he's probably dropped in on 1,000 bodyboarders.
When the weight goes, you just got nothing.
Oh, that's hilarious. So some.
Are you still watching them swimmers?
Oh.
Righto. So you got a pretty good story to tell your buddies back at Cabramatta High, haven't you? The day you were... I'm Terry. Nice to meet you.
This is Lifeguard Terry.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, his dad was stoked and John was stoked, so, you know, we were stoked to have him here and it was a pretty happy day.
Righto.
I just like I won the lotto.
You're on your camera.
Yes, I'm going to see you, Lifeguards, Harry.
Next time on Bondi Rescue. Me and H are on the lookout for a guy who's just punched out another guy in the surf.
He's on the shore, mate, coming in.
I didn't think rats were vicious.
Heaps of bait fish down there.
Whatever's chasing them is going to be big, you know.